Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We are very excited that the Discovery Center is open again, and we're so happy to have Matthew Hyde back in the studio with us. Great to see you. All right, we're not going to blow anything up today.
Nothing's blowing up
All
today.
right.
Today we're really going to talk about proper masking and demasking and how to take your mask off and how germs transfer and proper hand washing. Just something we've been doing with the kids at the center a lot.
Good.
To kind of keep them informed, and you have to kind of constantly remind them, got to wash your hands for 20 seconds, you got to wash the fronts and the backs and everything like that.
This is going to be good going forward for the kids, I think, for sure.
And I love your custom Discovery Center masks.
I do, too.
I know. We're pretty happy about these.
Those are so cute.
Do you sell those?
We don't. We actually just got those on staff
Oh,
for
those
all
are
of our
great.
staff.
Okay.
Yeah, because our staff and all visitors are actually required to wear masks now that we've reopened.
Very good.
We just want to reduce transmission if all possible. I mean, we've been doing 100,000 hours in free childcare during the pandemic, so it's something we really wanted to reinforce and keep our visitors and our staff safe, because we've been doing it for a while, so we kind of know what works.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what are you teaching us today?
Well, this is our 6-foot distance pole. The kids really like this one, and it's a really good demonstration of just how far 6 foot is. And so
We're 6 feet apart, Matthew. Good job. Imaginary high five.
Yeah. And
Okay, it looks like I need to go a little off camera to be 6 feet apart. This is the problem but with TV, but we do our best for sure. That is so interesting.
So that's a fun one we always just like to show with the kids, and they like having that around. I'm going to give you something to play with. You can go ahead and play with that. Figure it out. Try to figure that out. That's one of our favorite things to figure out.
Oh, it moves.
It does move, yes.
Oh.
So this is our black light box, and so what it does is like a germ demonstration. So we have the kids stick their hands in, and then if they have any, we put fake glow germs on their hands, it'll bioluminesce under the lights, and so you can see the germs on your hands, and then we'll have them go wash their hands.
Oh, put your hands in there again. Is there anything on your hands?
There might be a little bit because I've been handling some stuff, if you can see that.
Okay.
Might be a little difficult, little blue. Here, let's see.
There we go.
See, if I put some more on.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's
put a little
see.
more on.
Now it'll really glow, trust me.
Okay, wait. All right, here we go. Let's do it again.
These are the germs?
Oh, there you see it.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, those are all the germs. So now Jeremy, you want to go ahead and try this out and see?
Just put my hands in there?
Just put your hands in there.
You
and
want me to
see.
set this down?
Yeah, you can set that down.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to try. Okay, let's get those lights ready. Here we go.
So what I did before is I put some germs on that cube that I gave Jeremy.
Oh,
and
my
so
gosh,
just
look
by
at that.
me touching it and then him touching it, that's how the germs transfer. And so you have germs all over your hands. And
Matthew,
so,
I didn't want to say anything, but when you handed me that cube, it was kind of slimy.
I was wondering if you would say anything.
I was like, that's kind of slimy.
There's so many things, just like thinking about money, credit cards, anything like that.
Yeah.
Your cell phone.
Oh, yes.
That is one of the dirtiest surfaces you have on there. And we constantly sanitize our cell phones as well at the center, because it's touching your face, it's touching your hands, and then you're touching something, then touching it, and the germs transfer really high on that.
I need to do that today,
now,
for sure.
You haven't touched anything. Do you want to put your hands in and see? We can trade spots.
So
technically, yeah, you should be good to go.
Hopefully I don't have any on there.
Let's see. I don't see anything.
See, yeah, you're all
Nice.
good.
Okay.
You haven't touched anything.
I'm
but
all
Jeremy,
good.
when he was
Yeah, he
playing
had
all over that
that
dirty cube over
Yeah.
there.
Right.
And they're not real germs. It's just a bioluminescent material.
Right.
And we also made our own here at the Discovery Center. And so I'll use this to actually demonstrate like our sneezing. So this is why we want to wear masks, is because, so we have a mask and you have it on. It's not airtight. There's still gaps at the top and the bottom. But if you just sneezed, it travels anywhere between 10 feet. It can go up to like 18 feet. It could fill a room with your sickness or...
Can I sneeze on Kelly with that?
I'm going to tell you something. I sometimes can sneeze all the way to that garage door. Yes, I can.
So the kids really love this one, because I'm like, all right, stick your hands out. I'm going to sneeze on them. And they're all like, oh, no. And so I sneeze on their hands. So this is like, if you were to wear a mask, if you sneeze, it still travels outside the mask. But if you're keeping socially distant, then it doesn't matter, because it's only going to keep it in your close proximity. It'll come out of the bottom and out of the top. So like if I sneeze into this mask, like a little bit still got on the counter. Like you see that green stuff.
So,
but it's really close. Like it kind of dissipates as it goes like this. So it's really close. But now if I were to just sneeze like this, achoo.
Okay. Black light.
Oh,
See how far it goes?
That's disgusting.
This is disgusting. This makes you think. It really does.
All that green stuff.
I don't know if the camera can really see that. I know we have an overhead camera. I don't know if we're using it today, but
right there.
Yeah, you can totally. It's like neon green.
Yeah.
It's neon green for sure.
Yeah. So that's a good way to demonstrate for the kids how if that's why we want to wear a mask, because and keep socially distant, because it's like 2 ways to combat something.
It really does. It really does. And coughing.
Wow. Coughing as well.
Coughing as well.
Always teach them to cough into your elbow,
Right.
things like that, because it does keep it closer to you. Because you can't eliminate it, the germs being around you, but we can limit them from traveling to other people.
Yeah, I think this has just been so interesting, this whole thing and what we've learned about germs, and moving forward, hopefully this is going to go away, but moving forward, this is going to help us with flu season and all kinds of things. I'm so happy for what we're learning.
That's very
during
true.
This time.
And if you look at a lot of cultures, like Eastern cultures, like in China, masks are very common.
They are.
And they've been wearing them for a while, and it's considered respectable if you're sick to wear a mask, or if you're going to be around someone that's sick to wear a mask, just so it limits the transmission of disease. And I think it's something that the U.S. is going to have to work into, because it's new to us, and it's not something we've ever had to deal with. So I think it'll take a couple of years, but I think we'll get there.
Yeah. So tell us what's going on at the Discovery Center. I know you've been doing. We've seen the videos Lisa's shown us with all the kids out in the parking lot and dancing, and you guys are having fun. But things on the horizon we should look for?
Yeah, so we did the childcare, the free childcare for all healthcare workers. I think we had close to, at one point we had 80 kids a day. So we're caring for them for a really long period of time, and then also moving forward. So that was great. That was really great, and we were really happy we got to do that for the community and to stay open during the pandemic. But moving forward, we have summer camps going on right now. And so we're using the same strategies that we employed during our child care, which are keeping the classes socially distant. If they're out in the center now, they actually wear masks. But if they're in the classroom, they get to take their masks off, and they still maintain that social distance. And we do proper hand washing and things like that to keep everyone safe. So we have summer camps coming up. I think next week's coding camp. The week after that, I think, is kind of a superheroes themed, and so things like that. So it's like the science of superheroes. And so we have a new theme every week for the rest of the summer. And
you'll still be going through with the masks all summer long. You'll be using that. How are the kids accepting this whole learning how to wash their hands?
They're actually really receptive to it because it's a new thing for them, and so they're always really happy to try new things. And so a lot of them, they get to pick out their masks. So we're happy with cloth masks, and so if they get to pick a superhero mask, they're happy to wear a superhero mask. They think it looks cool, and it's keeping everyone safe. So they're actually really happy. And we explain the science behind it, and they seem really receptive.
That's good. To understand something makes it so much, well, it just brings it to life. It's like...
I'm telling you, this, Kelly, now makes me want to clean my phone every
hour
on the hour.
Well, this is what I'm saying. The first thing I'm going to do is clean my phone. Oh, my goodness. This is great knowledge to have.
I can't imagine the germs that are on it. And we use it, we hold it to our face all the time.
I know.
Or just our hands, like our hands. Oh, it's something to think about now.
It really is something to think about. So how can people get involved if they want to do these classes?
They can go to our website. Right there it says we're open, and then the next tab over is our summer camps, and so they can apply online. There's a link, and it just takes you right to where you can apply. Anyone who actually comes to the center, there's an option to pre-register. So if you just want to visit, so you can get a time slot. We're actually breaking it into 2 time slots. So I believe it's from 10 to 2 is the morning, so it's like pre-nap and post-nap is kind of how we're organized.
Gotcha.
And then that from 2 to 3 is we sanitize the whole center. We go around and everyone cleans up. We sanitize all the high contact surfaces, all the exhibits, and so it gives us a good time to reset and get everything back out there.
Good.
Thank you so much, Matthew Hyde.
Thank you.
You're awesome. We're glad you're back in the studio, and we
Yes.
love your experiments and your segments. We love it. So much fun. All right, coming up, Kaylee has a story you don't want to miss. I think it's about duct tape, to be honest.
Duct tape?
Duct tape.
What?
We'll be right back. Here, let's look at this one more time. Look at my hands are still filthy. Still covered in germs. Look how terrible that is.
Wash them.
But that
is horrible.